Hey guys, PokeDan here. As Andy Williams famously sang, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Christmas is but a few days away now, and whilst other YouTubers will be having really festive videos, I've decided to go the less traditional route. Yep, as you can tell by the title of the video, this year I'll be trashing on some of your favourite Pokemon. You probably think I'm a bit of a Scrooge now. Well, let's put my Christmas outfit on. See, now I'm no Scrooge. Anyway, on a real note, I've been holding off making this video since I released my top 10 favourite Pokemon list. And that was well over a year ago. Man, that really needs updating. And I finally decided to discuss some of my least favourite Pokemon. If by chance I do trash on some of your personal favourites, I just want to apologise in advance. But be sure you do let me know who some of your least favourite Pokemon are down in the comments. But with all that being said, let's get started. Kicking off this list is one Pokemon that used to annoy the heck out of me, and it is Tentacle. I imagine that some of you probably faced the same issue with this jellyfish Pokemon as I did. Back in the old Sinnoh days, surfing was a complete nightmare. Every couple of movements and you'd run into a wild Pokemon, and it was just completely agonizing. And this smug little guy was the main Pokemon that would appear just to annoy me. And yeah, that's why I don't like it very much. However, in Pokemon Sun and Moon, whilst I was EV training my Pokemon, I actually managed to find myself a shiny Tentacle, and that kind of redeemed this Pokemon a tiny bit for me. But not completely, so I'm sorry Tentacle, but you are the Kickstarter for this list. Two Hoenn Pokemon share the next spot on this list, and they are Illumise and Volbeat. These two bug Pokemon, I just don't know how to feel about them. I mean, sure, they are a little bit cute, but I find both of these just to be wasted Pokédex slots. I mean, they aren't strong, they don't stand out, and they are for sure forgettable Pokemon. And I can't say that I know one single person who absolutely loves these Pokemon. If that person is you, and you adore Illumise and Volbeat, more power to you, but I'm just personally not a fan of them. If I had to choose which one I prefer, I honestly couldn't say which one I'd like more. The only thing that makes them stand out is that they're version exclusives in the Hoenn games. And not much more than that makes them unique. So for that, these bug types earned a spot on this list. Smashing its way into the number 8 spot today is the Alolan Pokemon Bominable. I say Bominable and not its evolution line because I actually adore its pre-evolution Crabrawler. In my opinion, Bominable is a lousy Pokemon and it just looks whack. I mean, how do you go from looking like this to this? Poor Crabrawler. Dude must have been leading a really stressful life. Also, when I say I dislike Bominable, it's not for no reason. In Pokemon Sun and Moon, I really wanted one, but I had to wait until the very end of the game to evolve my Crabrawler, and that was pretty stupid, and for the payoff it just wasn't worth it. On top of this, let's face it, Bominable isn't anything special in competitive battling either. It's decent in attack, but it's also way too slow. I just don't like this fighting type, it's not really my cup of tea. Here to brighten up your day is the lovely Pokemon Sunflora. Did I say brighten up your day? Because I really meant the opposite. Whenever I look at this Johto Pokemon, I just see a weak, forgotten grass type who barely gets any love. And usually, I'm all for liking those Pokemon that everyone seems not to care about. But no, not this one. It's just such a dull Pokemon. I mean, it's based on a sunflower, what would you expect? I think the only thing that would ever redeem this Pokemon for me would be if it was to gain a new form or Mega Evolution where it became stronger and maybe had a unique typing like Grass and Fire. Now that would be a cool Sunflower Pokemon. However, what we currently have with Sunflora just isn't that at all, and I simply dislike it. So, Sunflora, I'm sorry, but you deserve to be on this list. worst Unova Pokemon? You know what it is? Because I do, and it's in at the number 6 spot today. It's Bascule. What was the point of this Pokemon? I feel like it's just Unova's version of Magikarp, except it's a little stronger and much less loved. If you walked up to a spot of water and tossed your fishing rod out in the Unova region, chances are you'd encounter this worthless Pokemon. Oh, but you guys, what really sets this Pokemon apart from regular Pokemon is its two amazing forms. The one that's a bit red and the one that's a bit blue. Wow, just so awesome, and it totally changes my mind on this Pokemon. Not. If anything, these forms make me dislike this Pokemon even more because you have to go out of your way if you want both. And I mean, why would you even want both? This Pokemon is actual garbage, worse than the garbage Pokemon, which, funny enough, I actually adore. Bascule. You are a weak excuse of a water Pokemon, and I don't like you, so take this spot on the list. It's yours, buddy. Coming in at the number 5 spot today is Wormadam. You know how I just said Basculin is one of the worst water types out there? Yeah, Wormadam's that, but for bugs. I remember when I was younger, I actually used to like Burmy. If I found one in a honey tree, I'd just be grateful that it wasn't a Wurmple, and I'd catch it, hoping for it to evolve into a cool Muffin. But sadly for me, all I got were Wormadams. Also, if you ask me, the different forms for this Pokemon don't make me like it more. It's different for sure, but that doesn't make it good. I don't dislike a lot of Pokemon from Sinnoh, but this Pokemon, and another one on the list, is an exception. I can't ever see my views on this bug type changing, and if someone watching this video happens to love Wormadam, I'm sorry, but this Pokemon isn't really for me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. An unknown Pokemon appears on this list. An unknown Pokemon. Unknown. Yeah, not a lot of people like this Pokemon, and sadly, it's another classic, oh look at my different forms situation. In my opinion, just one unknown is too much, never mind its 27 other forms. Like everyone else who dislikes this Pokemon, my main reason for hating on it is because I don't see the point of unknown. I don't get why this Pokemon exists. Its main purpose was to serve as a piece of the mystery in a Pokemon movie or two. The only time I've ever felt any positive feelings about Unknown is this gif of Larvitar taking care of an Unknown. And I'm only happy about it because Larvitar is freaking adorable. Unknown itself, I don't really like. It's a useless Pokemon and I dislike it quite a bit. The number 3 spot rightfully belongs to Aromatisse. Whenever I see this Gen 6 Pokemon, it makes me want to puke. This Pokemon is so ugly and I hate it. One of the things that makes me despise Aromatisse so much is the fact that it's wasted potential. I've said it on my channel before and I'll say it again, I think Spritzy should have evolved into a Flamingo Pokemon. Not this. This is the evolution I didn't want to see, and that's part of why I dislike Aromatisse so much. The other reason, and the main reason why I dislike this monstrosity, is because of my friend Ozzymitsu. I know Ozzy loves this Pokemon, and he uses it on his Wi-Fi teams, and it's so stally and I hate having to fight it, because I just know it's gonna do something that'll get me mad. I hate Aromatisse, with a passion too, and to be honest, it's quite lucky that it isn't number 1. Coming in at second place is that Sinnoh Pokemon I mentioned earlier. It's Fiona. Fiona? I don't know, and to be quite frank, I don't really care. On this list, I've ranted about some Pokemon that are wasted Pokedex slots and wasted potential, and Fiona is both. Mainly a wasted slot though. What was the point of having a sort of pre-evolution to Manaphy? There was no need. Manaphy's strong enough and amazing enough as it is. What really confuses me is that Fiona can't evolve into Manaphy, but Manaphy can breed Fiona eggs. Why did we need that in the games? On top of this, Manaphy is stronger than Fiona anyway, so if you planned on using a Fiona, just don't bother. This is one Pokemon I don't understand too much about, but I know enough about it to know that I hate it. End of. And finally, Coming in at the number 1 spot on today's list is Fortress. Now this is one Pokemon I passionately hate. My hatred for Fortress mostly comes from competitive battling. Whenever my friends and I have an FFA, Sammy, aka Ghostly Felis, always brings her freaking annoying Fortress. This thing sets up spikes, stealth rocks, it protects when you try attacking it. And on top of all of that, if you do manage to hit it, the thing has sturdy! It is the definition of an annoying Pokemon to face. Another reason why I don't like this Pokemon so much is because I'm not a fan of its overall design. I mean, what even is it? A bagwoon. Let's have a look what that is. Oh, come on! This thing looks nothing like Fortress. Anyway, that pretty much wraps things up for today's video. Again, I'm sorry if I hated on a Pokemon you like. It's nothing personal, I just dislike that Pokemon. And that's fine because we are all entitled to our own opinions. In fact, be sure to let me know in the comments who some of your least favourite Pokemon are. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Anyway, I hope you guys all have the merriest of Christmases. But with all that being said, for now, I've been PokeDan, you've been amazing, and I'll see you guys next time.